You can turn on your Christmas tree by waving the wand. My vision's hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout all. I never know. Melt. When people see me, they will scream. The wizard. So I prove my worth. What I've waited for since birth. Welcome back to another vlog. Today I wanted to just hang out with you guys, catch you up on what's been going on because I know I've been absent. I got my hair done and I got my bangs back. I still feel like I don't fully know how to style them. I really want that like Sabrina Carpenter-esque style, but I've discovered that, well, I haven't discovered recently, but I know this. I don't know if it's a cowlick or if it's just like because I have a bit of a widow's peak, but can you see how it kind of like goes to the side? Like that. It's not fully straight, but this piece of hair does not want to stay on this side. It's just really annoying when it comes to fringe, but I think this is okay. And I am kind of liking the fringe. I do think I suit it. I've got a bigger forehead, so it just like, it makes sense. We are well and truly into November. Full transparency, I have not been having the best time mentally recently. Honestly, this entire year has been a pretty difficult mental health year, and I've been in just like a huge rut with life, with just everything, and I feel like it is kind of like a quarter life crisis, but kind of feeling like I'm just in a bit of a hole. And I don't want to like talk about it too much because I don't want to just feel like I'm being negative all the time, but I also want to share the real side of like what's been going on and some explanation as to why I'm not like here as consistent as I would like to be. I've been really finding it hard to want to vlog because I've just been feeling really down, and I feel like I'm already like giving a negative vibe like on camera. My hair gets really frizzy. I ended up going back to get my lip filler dissolved a second time, which is very normal. It's something that she said would probably be required just to get that last little bit. And this is what they look like. They actually, I swear the first 24 hours later, they looked really small and they felt small. I don't know if I've just gotten used to them or what, but I don't hate them. I feel like I actually may not get them refilled, at least straight away. I might try a lip flip just to see how that goes. I have done it before, but I don't think we did enough to like actually get results. I feel like they don't actually look a whole lot different. I'm just editing and I went back and looked at an old, like the clip. This whole time I'm like, I really did not realize how much of a difference the lip filler actually looks. You may not notice it, but particularly in this one clip, granted this is like first thing in the morning and my face definitely looks puffier in the morning. My lips have always looked a little bit more puffy in the morning, but I think you can really see there is definitely a difference, especially with that freaking, wow, no, they definitely are smaller. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. They probably still have some maybe going down to go. Do you think they look better like this? Should I go back and get them done? Do I leave them? Do I try a lip flip? I probably will try a lip flip, but wow, particularly in that first clip. Very happy with my decision to have completely dissolved because I do think it looks a lot better. So, if you've been thinking about it, I would recommend. It does hurt like a bitch though. I'm not gonna lie to you, it does hurt. I'm trying to think if I have any more updates for you. I went and saw Wicked for Good, not last night, the night before, for the Brisbane premiere, and it was so good. I loved it. I'm not like a huge Wicked fan in that I haven't like grown up with it. I haven't actually seen the musical in person, but I do really like it. I love the songs, I love everything. I would love to see it on stage live. I think that would be so cool. I kind of want to see it again. I watched part 1 again last night, which I should have watched that like the day before I went and saw it. And then this morning I've been stressing because I've been trying to get sub-focus tickets, just the complete opposite to Wicked. He's coming to Australia next year, and there was a pre-sale today, but I didn't get a pre-sale code and I was stressing because it was gonna sell out. I did manage to get tickets and I'm very excited. But yeah, I'm sorry I've been absent. I feel like I'm always saying sorry for being absent, but it's not been the best mentally this year. How cute's my phone case though? It's from Casetify. I got like a little personalized one and I love them because they have like this, and I feel like that takes away my need for a pop socket. Obviously these are going to be chocolate flavored protein protein pancakes. I have been obsessed with the New Harvest chocolate malt flavor. I'm actually running a little bit low on this. Naked Harvest also have the vanilla pancake batter flavor, which I believe they're actually just changing to vanilla flavor because some people think that it's like a protein pancake recipe when actually it's just the flavor of pancake batter. Did that make any sense? I have mentioned that I have been working on like my gut health recently, so eating a little bit more in favor of my gut, and these are great. They don't upset my stomach. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free, and they taste incredible. They also don't get that real grainy effect that you get from some plant proteins. If you've used them before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. These are really nice and smooth. This is one of my favorite. The white chocolate caramel swirl, also a fave. I'm gonna do about like 15-ish grams. You can do more, but it'll obviously like pack on a few more calories if that's what you're after. That is so fine. But I feel like 12 to 15 grams is perfect. But yeah, I like to add it in once everything's kind of blended because it just blends a little bit better. Hi, editing Connie here, just jumping in because my dumbass forgot to let you know that it's actually New Harvest's Black Friday sale on Thursday, 20th of November at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And they are having 30% off site-wide with the code BF30. And if you were wondering what my recommendations would be, 100% any of the 5 proteins, greens powder as well, of course. And you seriously cannot go wrong with any of the pre-workout flavors. They are just amazing. I was just about to give you my discount code, which is 15% off, but who wants 15 when you can get 30? Shut up, Connor. Anyway, let's get back to pancakes. I also sometimes like to add, if I'm not doing like the chocolate root, I also like to add the greens powder. It obviously adds flavor, but it adds, what's the word I'm after? Better texture, viscosity. I feel like that's not right at all. We want to have that like perfect pancake batter texture. You don't want them to be too runny. Sometimes when I see other people's protein pancakes, I'm like, no, that is not it. I feel like I can say I have truly mastered the protein pancake. Benefit of doing it in a blender like that is you can just pour it in rather than like trying to scoop it out. I love how I'm like over explaining everything, but I feel like that just is YouTube. Beauty YouTube when you used to over explain how to do everything. All right, I'm gonna pin my hair back because I want it out of my face. See that texture or thickness? Actually, like one test pancake, it like primes the pan. I don't know the science behind it, but I swear it does. Also, I have like it's kind of going down, the world's biggest freaking cystic pimple here. Freaking huge. All right, you need a spatula. Don't use anything else. You need a really, really good non-stick pan as well. You want to definitely cook it like low and slow. That's the best result, trust me. I've got an induction stovetop. I have it on 5, which is not that low, but it's low for me when I just put everything on absolutely high. This can feel like it takes you a long time, but once you get really good at it, I honestly can get it done so quickly. Like chuck all the ingredients in, preheat your pan, boom, pancakes cooked in like 5 minutes. And my favorite pancake plate. Yes. And then once the first one's out of the way, and then to flatten them out, just get the pan and like do that. My favorite thing to watch during the day, like just to have on in the background, is the Big Brother TikTok live stream. Well, it's not just on TikTok. That is absolutely unhinged that they are doing. Have they always done that? I mean, obviously TikTok wasn't really a thing back in the OG Big Brother days. We wouldn't have even had the streaming platforms, so it definitely would not have been a thing. But that is crazy. And I would love to know what is the delay. Like, is it, because obviously it wouldn't be live, but it's probably pretty damn close. And honestly, the live stream is kind of more entertaining than the actual aired episodes. That's just so funny. Perfection. Oh, they're sticking a bit. Okay, so I definitely needed to spray some more spray, because now these suckers are, why are you sticking? Keep in mind I am missing that one egg white, which is probably affecting how these are going, but they should be all right. They do look a bit sad, but I am putting that down to the fact that I didn't have the extra egg white. Still so many. There's still another one on the pan. I also just realized that the second book in the Quicksilver series, or what is it called? Fey and Alchemy series just came out. 746 pages. I feel like I really need to not go on book talk because I get so influenced by people's reviews and people's opinions of books that I will not read it. And then I get stuck in this cycle of not reading. I haven't been reading. I'm trying really hard to get back into it. Maybe not really trying. It's just because I've been on such a TV show kick And now we've got Big Brother and the freaking 24-hour live stream. And Stranger Things is coming out so soon. I had The Summer I Turned Pretty. Like, I've just been on a TV show kick. But I really did like Quicksilver. So anyway, back to the pancakes. Adding the protein powder, I feel like really brings everything together and it almost acts as like a binding agent. Then we put the blueberries or the fruit in the middle. I'm adding a little bit of yogurt in the center. I've been really liking like the Cocoa Bella coconut yogurt. It almost doesn't taste like whipped cream, but I don't know how to explain it. Like it has that really nice creamy flavor. If you don't like coconut yogurt, obviously don't add it, but I think it tastes so good. Some honey. I would add maple syrup, but the only maple syrup we've got is the sugar-free kind. And I'm trying not to have too many artificial stuff because it just doesn't agree with my gut. Yum. Oh my gosh, that is something that I haven't also updated you guys on. We have the dining table back. If you've only followed me semi-recently, you may not know what this is. And like, I don't know why I'm acting so dramatic about a dining table. It was living at the other house, but I decided to bring it here. And I'm so happy because I love this table so much. My parents were like, why don't you sell it? And I was like, no. I waited so long for this thing. I love it. It's so beautiful. It is incredible. It's from Gold. They make really, really nice pieces. I just love it so much. So we got that and some of the chairs. The couch is absolutely massive. So we've had to turn that into like a giant couch, if that makes sense. I don't know if you can see, but it's basically just one giant couch, which is kind of the best because it's super comfy. The reason we didn't take this table initially is because our first rental had like a dining table built into the kitchen bench, if that makes sense. So there wasn't really any need for this. And also someone said, why do you keep moving? The last rental, the people were selling their house. So we had no choice. Like we had to move. We would have stayed there longer if we could have. Unfortunately, the owners were selling, which they didn't tell us initially, which was really random because I got this call on like a Friday afternoon. It would have been like a year ago, like around like late November. And the guy was like, hey, just checking like we're able to bring people through tomorrow. I was like, huh? Like, oh, I don't know what he said, but it indicated that the owners were selling. And I was like, oh, I didn't know the owners were selling. And they were like, oh, I'm so sorry you weren't told. And I was like, no, but they were really, really nice about it. And they were like, oh my God, okay, sorry, we will get you like a dinner voucher if we can bring some people through. Like, we understand this is really, really inconvenient and you can say no, but if it would be okay. And we're like, yeah, that's fine. But it was just like a big shock to the system because I was like, no, what do you mean I don't want to have to leave? That was really sad, but that is the reality of renting. And then we actually have just signed another lease for our place here. So that is nice because I honestly cannot be bothered to move again. If we moved again, that would be like moving 3 times within the last 3 years. And I'm just like, too much. So good. Always has to request a bite.
Yeah, that's what it is. Tuesday. What? Yep. Something in there. Yeah, but I feel that. Oh, that means it feels Benny. It means you're a professional gossiper.
We deserve each other feedback. All I have stuck in my head right now is Wicked songs. We deserve each other feedback. In the premiere, I started thinking about that meme with the Grinch being like, me and a book, if you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, oh my God, don't start laughing because obviously it's like dead silent. I've been watching Big Brother at 6:30 because I have my VPN and it's like the best hack ever. If you are in Queensland or on a different daylight savings time, if you just set your VPN to New South Wales, you can watch it an hour earlier at 6:30 and that is perfect. 7:30 is too late, which means that when you're watching Big Brother live, if you're watching it in Queensland, it's not actually live because it's only live for New South Wales and me if you got a VPN. I think I'm gonna have pancakes for dinner. I just don't really have anything else to make and I don't really want to do a milk run just for dinner, so I'm like, I'll just have pancakes now and then go do a big shop tomorrow. I also recently got some Lash Fridays again. I'm super excited to try this out again. I tried this new heatless curl method last night and it sucked ass. Did not even work in the slightest. It was 2 buns and you wrap the hair around the scrunchie. It didn't even slightly work. I don't know if it's because I have too much hair or my hair's too thick. Probably the worst one that I've ever tried. It was so oh my gosh, it's hot in here. Okay. Pancake time. Ooh, and Big Brother time. What's the time? 6:24. I don't think I watched it last night. I feel like I'm being spoiled by the live stream because the live stream is so entertaining. Oh my gosh, I also need to show you something. I made a TikTok about this because I saw someone else do a TikTok and they had this wand that they got from Kmart, and it's essentially a universal remote for Christmas tree lights. You can turn on your Christmas tree by waving the wand, and I saw that and I thought immediately I need to buy. Of course, it's sold out online everywhere and I don't think you could get it in store. Found this one from Minor 10. Apparently you can also get them at the reject shop. This is the greatest thing I've ever purchased in my life. So you get this little receiver and you hook it up to your Christmas tree lights. You know the type of plug that Christmas tree lights have? I don't know how to explain it, but it's that kind of thing. Super easy, just requires 2 batteries. You turn it on, it does light up, but it just turned off. I think it lights up to turn on. I thought maybe you have to press a button and point it at the tree. It's even better. You just have to wave it. Literally like a magic wand. Charlie thinks it's a toy for her. She's eyeing me off right now. It makes a sound. It's truly what dreams are made of. Ready? So much fun and kind of handy too, because then you don't have to like actually go and turn on and off the Christmas lights. You can just keep this wherever you want to keep it and just I think it's just the fact that you don't even have to press a button, you actually are waving it like a wand. I've also seen other ones where it's like you can get this big switch type of thing, you know, a very cartoon-esque switch where you'd be like, pull the lever, Kron. A Christmas version.
Stream only.
Been arrested in a suspected.
If you're cuddling and talking to someone, you'll fall in love.
I want to jump me bones initially, no. Be grown on me, I don't know what it is.
I feel like it was inevitable that I was going to be attracted to you.
Said there's going to be no feelings involved.
Lunch for this week's shopping task. Housemate.
No.
This week, the housemates. To play live on 10.
Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear me?
Once only housemates.
Huh?
Make this feel bad?
What? What's that? Chumps, mate, it was that.
What was that about?
I'm gonna take out these heatless curls. I used these like rods last night, which I definitely need to make smaller because they're a bit long. We'll see how these work. I'm like on day 3 hair, which I never really do. I always do usually freshly washed hair or day 2 hair. So yeah, like I'll probably cut them to be this long or just a more comfortable length. Yeah, when I took out the heatless curls yesterday and they had the buns, they genuinely looked no different. I actually did a zigzag part to kind of try and avoid anything looking too separated at the back. I don't know what that looks like. Okay. It gets brushed out. That's gonna look really good and a lot more natural. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
This is not nice. Is there anything we need to do to help? This year.
911, where is your emergency? Arkansas Creek, there's blood everywhere. Okay, about how old is she?
It sounds like he doesn't even know her. Like,
good morning, guys. Ooh, I feel like my hair looks really nice in this lighting right now. The heatless curls turned out okay. One side was definitely like a little bit less curled than the other side. And then I've just been using my Dyson to kind of do my bangs like this, and I think that looks fine. But yeah, it's definitely like a little bit looser of a curl. I think I really need to try and very lightly spray my hair with water before like putting my bonnet on and going to sleep, because I think that would help as well, and like using a mousse. There's lots of different things that you can do, and honestly sometimes they hold and sometimes they don't. And like it's kind of the luck of the draw. Plus it's like super humid here, and that just is like a recipe for disaster. I'm just gonna go to the supermarket, pick up a couple things so I can make something other than pancakes, even though that's exactly probably what I'm gonna make when I get home. Oh my gosh, I just saw that Fun Day have come out with new flavors. I used to be addicted to these at one point. I really loved the sour gummy ones and the peach hearts. They're supposed to be like better for you. They definitely like will mess with your gut, that's for sure, but they are really yummy. The Coke bottle ones are really good as well. I didn't realize they had so many new ones. Almost a Starburst-esque kind of thing. I feel like there's hardly anything in the bags though. And then these I assume are just like gummy bear kinds. Soft and fruity. I kind of want to try both of them, so they literally are like Starburst. They're little wrapped. Oh my god, there's genuinely like 3 in there. Okay. Oh my gosh. So like, what's a whole bag? See, it reckons that it's good on your gut, but it still will make you absolutely shit yourself. They even come like wrapped up, genuinely like Starburst. I have been changed. That is just stuck in my head. I'm so excited for the soundtrack to come out. Sub Focus's album and Wicked comes out on Friday, so I'll be switching between those two. Oh, they're very chewy. I can't remember if like regular lollies like this are that chewy. I think they are. It's pretty good. And like the whole bag is 99 calories. So if you are looking for a lower calorie option. And then, try a bit. Ooh, I remember like when I used to get these all the time. Oh my god. I was about to say the really sour. I don't know if they're still like that. I think they might be. They're very hard and like super hard to chew. But these are really soft. Not very sweet. I would love it if they made these in the sour version. Maybe they already have and they've made the sour versions soft. I think I like the Starburst better. I'm gonna try the other flavor of this one. I don't really like the new peaches and cream flavor that they came out with. I just dropped it. No! There also was like a coconut water one. Don't know. Oh, I should have got more coconut chocolate. Damn. All right, let's try the mango one. They do have like a really slight funny, I don't want to use the word Play-Doh, but like a slight funny, not aftertaste. They're definitely not bad by any means. Oh my gosh.
Did you ever watch Dawson's Creek?
I don't know what that is.
Dawson's Creek! This song.
Oh, I know the song.
That's banger, and that's the beginning of Dawson's Creek. Have you ever watched the OC?
No.
Oh man.
Who's the chick from Batman?
Katie Holmes. She is Dawson's Creek when I think about it.
Do you know they changed the actor? Like she's only in the first Batman, and then it's Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Wait, what? No, but hear me out. I feel like for all the shows that you watch, go back and watch Smallville, you watch Gossip Girl. You know what Dawson's Creek is the same vibe-ish as? Gilmore Girls.
I haven't seen that either.
What's the point? Gilmore Girls did kind of hit. It honestly eats slaves. Bro, Dawson's Creek, guess what it got on IMDb?
7.1.
6.8. Think about it like this. For that many episodes, like for a show that... Hold on.
What does Breaking Bad have as their average? Is it in the 9s?
Oh, wait, I just want to see. Wait, did you ever watch the OC?
No. 8.7.
9.5.
That's
Conagh,
very impressive.
Now, Suits is my favourite show, but if you ask me objectively, like across the board, what's the best show I've ever seen? Not my favourite. I'm telling you, it's Breaking Bad. Couldn't believe how like stuck into it I was.
I watched the first season, but that's it.
You got spirit, kid. I'll give you that.
So you sound like people when they try to do an Australian accent. That's exactly the equivalent.
If you close your eyes, you wouldn't know which one's which. Is that Falcone? No, that's my boyfriend. Yeah, you got spirit, kid. I'll give you that.
I got spirit.
Yeah, you got spirit, kid. I'll give you that.
I'm just editing this vlog. Don't mind the incredibly messy background, but I'm so excited. This is kind of a random package. I'm trying to get this video up today and it's 3 o'clock. My videos take so long to upload because I don't compress them. They take ages because I want to get that good quality. backstory. I don't know if any of you have ever smelt or had Giorgio Armani C Fiore. Elise introduced me to it, and I'm sure we're all familiar with Giorgio Armani C, just the regular version, and I think there's like the red one. They had, I'm assuming, limited edition, and it was called C Fiore. And I can't even remember what it smelled like, but Elise and I both loved it. I had a bottle of it and I completely used it up. And then one day I went to go buy it again and I couldn't find it anywhere. And every now and again I think about it. And I had a little look. Should I just see if I can get one on eBay? Is there a chance that this is not real? Yeah, but it looks pretty good. It wasn't like great. It was like $230, which is pretty much on par with what you'd pay to get it regularly, I think. There were some on there for like $500, which is crazy. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't wait to show Elise. Imagine if I dropped it. She is stunning. Oh my gosh. Ah, yes. Oh my gosh. That has just sent me back to like 2021, 2022. I don't even know when I had this. Oh my God, Elise is gonna be so jealous. I think it's real. I mean, it smells like it, so who cares, really? And it's 100 ml. Slay. If you know, you know. It's such a nice, like, florally perfume, but it's not too crazy. I'm not a huge fan of super floral scents. I'm literally gonna send a photo to Elise. Anyway. Oh my gosh, got the hiccups. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next one.